Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. Eat the frog for prioritization. If you're struggling to prioritize your tasks and find yourself procrastinating often, the Eat the Frog method might be what you need. This method involves tackling your most challenging or unpleasant task first thing in the morning. The name Eat Your Frog comes from a quote by Mark Twain. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. You gotta know the English teacher in me loves a good literary allusion. Essentially, the idea is to do the thing you're dreading the most and get it out of the way so that you can focus on other tasks without the distraction of that looming unpleasant task. Many people find that this method helps them to be more productive and focused throughout the day, as they're not constantly worrying about the task they're avoiding. Of course, it can be difficult to get started with this method if you're used to putting off your most challenging tasks, but with a little discipline and practice, it can become a habit that helps you achieve your goals and feel more in control of your time. Origins of Eat the Frog method. The Eat the Frog method is a time management technique that has gained popularity in recent years. The method was first introduced by Brian Tracy, a Canadian author, motivational speaker, and self-help guru. The concept behind the method is simple. Tackle your most difficult and important tasks first thing in the morning so that you can focus on other tasks throughout the day without the stress of unfinished business looming over you. Tracy coined the term Eat the Frog as a metaphor for this idea. The idea is that if you had to eat a live frog every morning, you would do it first thing so that you can get it out of the way and move on with your day. In the same way, you should tackle your most difficult task first thing in the morning so that you can move on to other tasks with a sense of accomplishment. Overall, the Eat the Frog method is a simple but effective way to manage your time and increase your productivity. By tackling your most difficult tasks first thing in the morning, you can set yourself up for a successful day because no matter what else happens, you've accomplished something. Principles of prioritization. Identifying your frog. The first step in the Eat the Frog method of prioritization is to identify your frog. Your frog is the task that is most important, but also the one that you are most likely to procrastinate on. It's the task that you know you need to do, but you keep putting it off because it's difficult or unpleasant. By identifying your frog, you can make sure that you tackle the most important task first and get it out of the way. To identify your frog, start by making a list of all the tasks that you need to do. Then prioritize them based on their importance and urgency. Your frog should be at the top of the list. Once you've identified your frog, make a plan to tackle it first thing in the morning, assuming that's when you have the most energy and focus. If morning is not your most productive time, plan the frog for that time. Dealing with procrastination. Procrastination is the enemy of productivity. It's easy to get distracted by social media, email, or other tasks that are less important but more enjoyable. To overcome procrastination, you need to be disciplined and focused. Easy to say, especially when focus and discipline have never been your friend. One way to deal with procrastination is to break your tasks down into smaller, manageable pieces. Instead of trying to tackle a big project all at once, break it down into smaller tasks that you can complete in a shorter amount of time. This will make the task seem less daunting and more achievable. Another way to deal with procrastination is to eliminate distractions. Turn off your phone, close your email, and focus solely on the task at hand. If you find yourself getting distracted, take a break and then come back to the task with renewed focus. Challenges and solutions. Common pitfalls. When implementing the Eat the Frog method, there are a few common pitfalls to watch out for. One of the biggest challenges is getting started, especially if you have a long list of tasks to complete. It can be overwhelming to choose which task to tackle first, and you may find yourself procrastinating or getting sidetracked. To overcome this challenge, try breaking down your tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. This will make it easier to choose which task to tackle first, and will also help you feel more accomplished as you complete each piece. Another common pitfall is not being realistic about how long each task will take. It's important to be honest with yourself about how much time you'll need to complete each task so you can plan your day accordingly. If you underestimate the time it will take, you may find yourself feeling rushed or stressed as the day goes on. To avoid this pitfall, try using a time tracking tool to help you estimate how long each task will take. If you're not good at estimating, try using a tool like Goblin Tools to help. It's not perfect, but it'll get you started. Adapting the method. While Eat the Frog method can be a powerful tool for prioritization, it's important to remember that it may not work for everyone, nor is it a total package. This method only focuses on one task. What about the rest of the things you have to do? That's where some other prioritization methods come into play. For example, you could try the Eisenhower matrix, which is prioritizing your tasks based on their urgency or breaking down tasks into different categories such as urgent, important, and nice to have. If the Eisenhower matrix doesn't sound good, experiment with some other methods. Remember, the key to successful prioritization is finding a method or methods that works for you and your unique needs. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things until you find the approach that works best for you. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb Podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.